My name is Charles McLamb, and this is my story of living with multiple sclerosis. My life before I had multiple sclerosis was good. I did most of the things I wanted to do, went most places I wanted to go, enjoyed the things in life. Work life before diagnosis, I was then a customer service supervisor with a major telephone company. I did that, and at the same time I was involved with my own business. And so I was very, very busy during that particular time. I first noticed when I would go to work and I had a hitch in my walk. Every 3 steps I started having a hitch in my right foot. I was like, something's not right. It's supposed to be right every way. And I noticed from that there might be something going on at that particular time. Another time I noticed is when I would work out, I run from my home and I do about 3 to 5 miles a day running, and next thing I know that I only get 2 miles. Something's wrong with that, when I was normally doing 3 to 5. So as time went on, they decided they were going to do some tests on me to see what was going on, and they did, and they ordered a brain MRI. And that brain MRI confirmed the fact that I do have multiple sclerosis. When I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, it was shocking to hear, obviously. At the same time, I wasn't to the point where I was saying, why did this happen to me? Because it happened to my cousin. She was diagnosed when she was 24 years of age, whereas I was diagnosed when I was 42. I noticed how she was going through with her illness, and I said, I'm going to be a champion just like her. And I felt that I was going to be positive on this approach and dealing with this, and I hope to today I'm still positive on this matter, help myself out. That goes a long way, being positive. My family was shocked. They were shocked too to hear a second person in the family has multiple sclerosis. At the same time, I got a lot of help from my wife. My family from out of state, they constantly called me to check on my condition, how I'm doing. So everybody was involved in finding out that I had MS. So I was a commercial collector. I was a high balance commercial collector. What happened with that job is I can't sit in a chair, office chair, staring at a computer for hours on end. After an hour and a half, I'm tired. I can't. So I couldn't go to work and sit in an environment that I had to sit all day. So I started doing a lot of things at home as far as work-wise and things like that, and I've been very happy by doing it that way. That question is kind of hard to answer because you have to live with whatever you have no matter what. I mean, you can't sit back and dwell on what you have and say it's your fault. That's life. Life turns a lot of ways of the individual, and my way is to be positive in every way in terms of what I'm going through and what I could go through later. That's just my standpoint about it all. A lot of things do a lot better when you have a positive outlook on things. Well, my secret with living with this disease is, as I mentioned before, is positivity. Being positive with your outlook in your life, and knowing that there will be a better day tomorrow. Some days bad, some days are good, but I look forward the next day to be the best. And just having my friends and family understand and know that I'm in a good place. I'm okay. And for them to not worry about it, because one way or another they can't do anything about it either. So all they can do is just be on my side and hope that everything will work out for me in the long run, as I do. My name is Charles McLamb, and this has been my story with living with multiple sclerosis.